It happens all the time, every single year, where I just can't keep my mind off of this billion-dollar franchise. I want to play the games, I want to play Pokemon Go, watch the anime, watch the movies, everything Pokemon. Okay, maybe not everything Pokemon, but enough Pokemon to where I'm like, okay, this is getting a little too much and I'm having my withdrawals and I need it. And since the new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, I decided, you know what? Why not just make a video of me ranking the original 151? So we're gonna be ranking these Pokemon from S to F. S being like, this is absolute fucking peak right here. These are my homies, these are my best friends, I will die for these Pokemon. And then F is like, these Pokemon need to die. I'm gonna be ranking these Pokemon based purely on like how I feel about them, just as designs, and based purely on bias, especially the first generation, because the first generation is my favorite gen of Pokemon. Wow, how original! What a different guy you are. Wow. Somebody please give him a fucking cookie. So yeah, sit back, relax, grab some snacks, tuck yourself in a little blankie, because we may be here for a little bit. And we're gonna start off with Bulbasaur, number 1 in the Pokedex and number 1 in our hearts as well. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with just the entire Kanto starters in general. So Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, easy S. Not even a question. No matter which Pokemon game you played first, no matter which generation is your favorite, no matter which starter Pokemon is your favorite, even if you've never played a Pokemon game before, these 3 are the Pokemon that you think of when you think of Pokemon starters. Even putting my nostalgic bias to the side, they're just very well designed too. They're simple and effective, and you can tell their personalities, and their personalities carry over as they evolve as well. Even though Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle, they're not necessarily the strongest designs, especially compared to the first stages, they're still really great designs. I like Wartortle probably the least out of the 3 of them. So I'm gonna put Ivysaur and Charmeleon in the A tier, and Wartortle is gonna be A-. I do kind of like the wings on Wartortle, but still not bad. They're still really good designs, just, again, not as strong as their first stages. But here we go, right back into iconic Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. They're just absolutely fantastic designs, dude. When it comes to the starter Pokemon, I have a very, very normie opinion on them, which, I mean, I guess with Gen 1 being my favorite gen, it's already a normie opinion. Charizard is my favorite final evolution of the 3. Charizard is an easy S tier. I mean, like, I get it. He's pushed a little too much, then he's oversaturated, and he might be a little overrated, but who cares? He's a fire-breathing dragon. That's so cool. How could you not like that? Probably the second most popular Pokemon right behind Pikachu, and deservedly so. Again, Charizard is a badass, but I gotta give my flowers to my boys Venusaur and Blastoise because they're still sick. These guys are based, these guys are epic, these guys are awesome. Venusaur and Blastoise are A+. Let's move on now. Caterpie, yay! Route 1 bug Pokemon, let's go. I do like Caterpie a little bit. I'll give Caterpie a C+. Metapod is a chill guy. He's a chill guy. I like Metapod. Metapod is gonna get a B-. I do like Butterfree too. I think I'm feeling a B for Butterfree because it's a bug Pokemon and its name is Butterfree. B. Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill, they're just so whatever to me. We already have like a caterpillar worm Pokemon. Why are we getting them back to back? What are we doing here? Weedle is getting a C-. Kakuna is just an edgier fucking Metapod. Why are you so angry, dude? You're a Cocoon. Just be chill like Metapod. Kakuna is getting a C- as well. And Beedrill, I do like Beedrill. Beedrill's gonna get a C+. Pidgey and Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, I feel the exact same way. Route 1 bird Pokemon, I think they're just like generic little Pokemon. So I'm just gonna give that whole line a C+. Speaking of Pokemon that I have a very neutral opinion on, Rattata, let's go, my dude. D+ for Rattata. Raticate is so ugly that I kind of fuck with it. Raticate is like a little goon motherfucker. Feeling a C+ for Raticate. Spearow and Fearow, I'm gonna give them a D+ because we already have bird Pokemon, and I've never used Fearow or Spearow in my entire life playing Pokemon. Other than maybe using Fearow in Pokemon Go, I feel absolutely nothing for them and they shouldn't exist. Bye Spearow and Fearow. I also feel absolutely nothing for Snake and Cobra. Put them in the D tier. A Pokemon that I do give a shit about, Pikachu. There are a lot of people who say that they can't separate Pikachu the Pokemon and Pikachu the mascot. But I don't know, man. I like Pikachu as a Pokemon. There's a reason why Pikachu is the mascot and has reeled in those billions and billions of dollars for Pokemon. It's because he's a cute little guy. You know who the fuck Pikachu is? That's the motherfucking boy. We're putting him in S tier, dude. And Raichu has the very, very unfortunate task of having to follow up on Pikachu. It's still a good design, and I still like Raichu. It's just not as strong of a design as Pikachu. I'll put Raichu in... Put Raichu in B+. Sandshrew's a little cutie. I like that it has, like, it's, like, paneled out, I guess. What would I even call that? Like, they're not panels, but Sandshrew's still cool. I'll give Sandshrew a B+ as well. Sandslash, I like a little less. I'm more of a fan of Pokemon that have more rounded designs and, like, softer looks. I'm a round boy, and, like, the edgy Pokemon that have, like, that are, like, very sharp edgy, I'm not the biggest fan of. There are some exceptions. Sandslash, not necessarily an exception, but I still like Sandslash. I'm gonna give Sandslash a B+. No, B-. Oh god, the Nidoran line. Okay, let's just knock these out real quick. Both Nidorans are gonna get, like, C's, I guess. I don't really feel a lot for either Nidorans. Nidorino and Nidorina, I'm gonna put in C+? Yeah, we'll put them in C+. Nidoqueen and Nidoking are very, very interesting to me. Nidoking is sick and awesome, and he's like the mob boss of this entire generation. He looks super cool. This is one of those exceptions where it's like, yeah, spikes are really fucking cool, and I like that he's purple too. Nidoking is an easy S. Nidoqueen is still a good design, do not get me wrong. It's just that the first generation came out in a very different time in our lives, and the only way that it seems like Pokemon could distinguish between a male Pokemon and a female Pokemon is by giving the female Pokemon boobs, and I don't know if I really like that. This is one of the rare cases where I think putting boobs on something is not a good thing. I do still like Nidoqueen, it's just that it brings her down a little bit. I'm gonna put Nidoqueen in a B. Clefairy and Clefable, I feel very similar towards. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Clefairy though, because I like that Clefairy has a bit more pop in her pink. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Gotta grade him. Clefairy is gonna be an A-. Actually, no, we'll give Clefairy an A. And then we'll give Clefable a B+. I wish I could own a Vulpix in real life. I love the tufts of hair on Vulpix. Vulpix is getting an S. Ninetales is also gonna get an S. I love Ninetales' design a lot. I like how elegant it looks, and it also gives me Okami vibes, and I like Okami a lot. Speaking of a Pokemon that I like a lot, Jigglypuff, Jiggly. I can hit them notes. Absolute S tier, but it goes downhill real fast with Wigglytuff, and Wigglytuff shouldn't exist. I'm gonna put Wigglytuff in a D. Fuck Wigglytuff. All my homies hate Wigglytuff. Actually, no, all my homies hate Zubat, which is the next Pokemon. Ugh. Zubat is definitely... Zubat and Golbat, both getting D-. Oddish! Oddish makes me so happy! I wanna, like, smoke Oddish. Oddish is gonna get an A. Oddish is a cute little guy. Gloom I also like. Gloom is he's just high off of his fucking ass. I want to wipe that little slob out of his mouth with like a tissue, and just want to like tuck him in bed. Just get some sleep, dude. Just sleep the high off. Gloom is gonna get a B+. Vileplume is honestly, Vileplume's kind of scary. It's like hiding behind his little plant on his head, and I don't really know if I like that.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
I'm gonna give Vileplume a C+. I'm gonna give Paris a C, and I'm gonna give Parasect a C+, just barely, just by concept alone. I like the idea that, like, the fungus has, like, taken over its body, and it's like now like a zombie crab Pokemon. As designs, they're like kind of whatever. And then I kind of feel the same way too about Venonat and Venomoth, except I'm gonna put Venonat in a C+ and Venomoth in a C-. I don't think Venomoth should exist. Fuck it, D+. Diglett is a very cute guy. Diglett is gonna get an A, and Dugtrio gonna get an A+, because it's just more Diglett. Oh my god, the next Pokemon is sick as fuck. Meowth. Meowth is an S tier, easily. Just so iconic. But what kills it for me is Persian. Persian is a C. Don't really care about Persian. Major downgrade. With Psyduck though, we up again, boys. Psyduck, that's an A+ right there. Golduck though, also a bit of a downgrade, but I still like Golduck. I'm gonna put Golduck in an A-. Mankey is a little freak. I don't really like how its arms are like that. It's kind of intimidating. I think I'm gonna put Mankey in a C+ though, and Primeape is gonna be B-. I like the little the angry the angry vein on its forehead. Growlithe and Arcanine though are absolutely sick. I'm gonna give Growlithe an A+, and Arcanine is gonna be an S. Arcanine is easily an I don't know why I'm pronouncing it like that. I want to just ride on Arcanine's back like a horse. I think it was originally supposed to be a legendary Pokemon, but they decided to make it like a regular-ass Pokemon, but like, it's legendary in our hearts. Poliwag is a cute guy. I think Poliwag is going to be a B, though. I like Poliwhirl a lot, actually. I think I like Poliwhirl more than I like Poliwrath. Yeah, I do. I like that Poliwhirl is just like, hey, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. But Poliwrath is like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And that's like whatever to me. I think it's more funny with Poliwhirl being like, sup? Poliwhirl I'm gonna give an A, and then Poliwrath I'm gonna give a B+. Okay, here we go. Here's a really fucking good evolutionary line right here. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam. Abra's gonna be an A+, Kadabra's gonna be an A-, Alakazam, S. Psychic-type Pokemon just have really fucking cool designs, and Alakazam is absolutely no exception. Machop is gonna be like a B+, Machoke is gonna be like an A-, and then Machamp is gonna be A. The one thing about Machoke and Machamp, though, is their championship belts. While the championship belt is cool, and I'm a sucker for that because I'm a big wrestling guy, as you can tell from the stupid microphone here, is that like a part of their bodies, or is that just like a belt, like a belt that you can take off like a piece of clothing? But I'm not gonna think too much about the anatomy of Pokemon, because that's not what we're here for. That's not fun. We're supposed to be here having fun, right? Right? Anyways, moving on. Bellsprout and the Weeping Bell and the Victory Bell line. I think this line is just kind of mid. I'm feeling a C for all of them. Tentacool is also whatever. Tentacool, I'm feeling a C. Tentacruel, however, this is the one that should have been named Tentacool, because this one is pretty cool. I'm feeling a B for Tentacruel. I think that Geodude is gonna be a B+. I like Graveler a little bit more than Golem, so I think I'm gonna put Graveler at a B-, and then I'm feeling like a C for Golem. Sorry. Ponyta and Rapidash are just kind of like budget Vulpix and Ninetales for me. I'm gonna put Ponyta in a B tier, but Rapidash, I don't really like the eyes on Rapidash. The eyes are not doing it for me. Feeling a C+ for Rapidash. Slowpoke and Slowbro, the homies. Didn't know you were chill like that. C+ for Slowpoke, and then a B for Slowbro. I do like Slowbro a little bit more. I like that it's like on two legs, the Slowbro. It's kind of freaky. And the shell on Slowbro is very, very freaky too. Magnemite and Magneton, I never felt super strongly for, but I still think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna give both of them a C+. I love me some Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd doesn't even look like a Pokemon. It looks like a Disney character. Fuck it. Farfetch'd, you're getting an S. You're cool. I like the leek that you hold. I like your little unibrow. I like that you look like a Disney character. Oh my god, Doduo and Dodrio are not cool. They are not based. Do not like them. Can't spell Dodrio or Doduo without fucking D. They're gonna be in D tier. Seal is just a seal. How fucking creative is that? I go to sleep, put Seal in the fucking D category. I do like Dugong a little bit more, so I think I'm gonna put Dugong in C-. Grimer and Muck are super disgusting, and I would never want to be next to them in real life, nor would I want to own one, but I do kind of like them. I'm feeling C+ for both. Shellder is a funny looking Pokemon. Shellder's B- for Shellder. There's something about Cloyster that just doesn't do it for me. Cloyster looks like it's up to no good, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that at all. But I do like that it's like a unique design, so I'm feeling a C- for Cloyster. Speaking of Pokemon that are up to no good, this is like about as perfect as you can fucking get with a Pokemon evolutionary line, with just Pokemon in general. Gastly and Haunter are gonna get A+, and Gengar is an easy S. Easy, easy, easy. This is the quintessential ghost Pokemon right here. When you think about ghost Pokemon, you think about Gastly, Haunter, and Gengar. Ghost Pokemon just have great designs in general, but this is the pinnacle right here. Each of them are distinct, each of them have good progression, and each of them look super fucking cool. Gengar may be up to no good, maybe he's letting the intrusive thoughts win, but like, Gengar is here for a good time. He's looking to have some fun. He's not trying to cause any harm to anyone. He just wants to play some harmless pranks. Whereas with Cloyster looks like he wants to call you a slur. Onix is kind of cool. I like that it's just a giant snake rock. Maybe a B-. No, I'm feeling a B, because it's got that presence as a Brock's Pokemon. I think that Hypno is gonna be a B- and Drowsy is gonna be a C+. I like Hypno a little bit more because it's got like the hypnosis thing. Yeah, I'm pretty solid on that. Pretty solid on these guys. What I'm very, very solid though on are Krabby and Kingler. Just crab Pokemon, man. Just feeling a D for these guys. They're nothing for me. And even though Voltorb and Electrode are also kind of nothing, I like them in concept, so I feel like I'm gonna give them both a C. Exeggcute is more scary than Gengar is to me. So I think that Exeggcute is gonna be Exeggcute is gonna be like a B- for me, and I like Executor a lot. Feeling an A for Exeggutor. Cubone is so cute, and I want to hug every single Cubone that exists. I think that Cubone is probably one of, if not the most sad Pokemon in, like, the entire fucking Pokedex. Fuck it, Cubone is gonna be an S. Marowak is cool though, the comeback is greater than the setback. So Marowak is gonna get, and design-wise though, I like Cubone a little bit more, so maybe the setback is a little cooler than the comeback. Marowak is gonna be like an A- to me. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, I feel kind of similarly towards. When I was younger, I used to like Hitmonchan more because I thought punching was cooler than kicking and shit. I like Hitmonlee more now. So I think I'm gonna give Hitmonlee a B+, and then Hitmonchan is gonna be a B-. Lickitung is a fucking freak, but I kind of like it. Gonna give Lickitung a B. Coughing and wheezing are just little disgusting orbs of fart, so I don't know. I think I'm a disgusting orb of fart too, so gonna give coughing and wheezing a B. Rhyhorn is okay. I'm feeling a C+ for Rhyhorn, but Rhydon is awesome. Rhydon, first ever Pokemon designed, or at least the first ever Pokemon design that was greenlit. I love the Drillhorn, I love the Kaiju inspiration. Rhydon is gonna get an S. Rhydon this dick. Chansey's like very chill Pokemon. Chansey's gonna get an A. I like Tangela too. Tangela just a little furball, little guy. It also looks like a Hanna-Barbera character, but I like that. I like that about Tangela. I'm feeling an A- for Tangela. I like Kangaskhan in concept. Kangaskhan execution-wise, it's okay. Feeling like a C for Kangaskhan. Horsey and Seadra. Huh? What? D. Oh my god, and then right after these two we get Goldeen and Seaking, even more boring than fucking these last two. They're both getting D-. I like that Staryu says "Hiya!" in the anime. That's so funny to me. Staryu and Starmie are gonna get A+. Mr. Mime is another freak show Pokemon, but I like Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is gonna get an A+. That's not a Pokemon, that's just a dude. Scyther is awesome. He's not as awesome as what comes later, but Scyther, still so cool. He's got fucking swords for hands, dude. That's sick. That's awesome. That's gnarly. That's epic and based. Scyther's gonna get an A+. What's next? What's next? Tell me what is next. Show me. Oh.
Whoa, is that blackface, dude?
Remember when I said that the first generation came out during a time when Pokemon designs could get away with a little bit of things? Even back then, they could not get away with this. Jynx is gonna get a fucking F.
Get the out, man.
Anyways, Electabuzz. Electabuzz is okay. I like that it's just like a giant fucking weird electric guy. It's supposed to be like a bee? Or is it supposed to be like a fucking, like a Tony the Tiger type of dude? I'm feeling a C+ for Electabuzz. Magmar has butt cheeks on its face, so Magmar is gonna get like a C. Pinsir is scary. Pinsir is like, C- for Pinsir. Ugh, Taurus is so boring. I don't even know, man. Taurus, I don't give a shit if you have 3 tails. I don't give a shit what your fucking chart alignment is. You're a D-. You're so boring. Why do you exist? Why are you a Pokemon? You're just a bull. Which is very hypocritical for me to say, because Magikarp is just a fish, and it doesn't even do anything. But Magikarp gets an A+, because Magikarp is just cool like that. It's just Magikarp is a funny Pokemon. And what makes Magikarp even cooler is that it evolves into the fucking badass water dragon. It's not a water dragon type, but it's basically a fucking dragon. Gyarados. Gyarados is an S. Easy S tier. And then on the other end of the spectrum, where it's still really fucking awesome, but in a completely different way, Lapras. Lapras is also gonna get an S tier. Have you ever seen like those Lapras floaties? I want a Lapras floaty. I want one of those giant Lapras floaties that'll take up an entire pool, and I just wanna get away on it. Just wanna escape into the darkness on a Lapras. But Ditto as a concept is very cool, and Ditto in execution, also very cool. Probably one of the most important Pokemon, if not the most important Pokemon when you're playing the games. So just on that alone, I'm feeling an A+ for Ditto. S for Eevee. Give Eevee all the awards, and we'll just knock out all the evolutions right here, or at least the evolutions in Gen 1. Vaporeon was completely ruined to me by the internet for reasons that I will not get into, but will probably show up right behind me. Vaporeon's gonna get a B+, though. Jolteon is gonna get an A. Jolteon is a very solid design. I like Flareon, but like Flareon is just, he's cool. It's a B- for Flareon. Porygon is cool. I think that Porygon is gonna be like a C+. Omanite and Omastar. Oh, I never know how to pronounce these. Omanite is gonna be like a C. Omastar, actually no, fuck it, C-. Omastar, I like that Omastar is like this. So Omastar is gonna get a C+. Kabuto and Kabutops are pretty cool. Kabuto I'm feeling a C for. Kabutops, I think is pretty fucking rad. I'm gonna put Kabutops in like a B+. It has like abs. It's kind of weird. I like Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is valid as fuck. Aerodactyl is a B+. Now, Snorlax is the ultimate vibe Pokemon. I want to give Snorlax a big ol' hug. I want it to hug me back. I want to sleep on its belly. And I want to give Snorlax an S because it's just so fucking cool. The legendary birds are cool. I honestly don't even feel like they're legendary Pokemon. Articuno is like an A- to me though. Zapdos is too spiky. I don't like all the spikes on Zapdos, dude. I'm afraid that like if I go near it, I'll like get poked. I guess I'm more afraid of getting poked than getting shocked. I'm feeling a C+ for Zapdos. And Moltres, I think I'm gonna give a B. The more I look at Moltres, the more I'm B- for Moltres. Alright, I gotta contain myself for this one. Dratini and Dragonair are both getting A's, and I like that they feel graceful and they feel really classy. And then that just goes completely out the fucking window because of this fucking goober Dragonite. But despite Dratini and Dragonair being basically day and night differences from Dragonite, it's my favorite Pokemon of all time, and not only is it S tier, obviously, it's at the fucking top of S tier, dude. It is cute, it's friendly, it just wants to have some fun, but also, it's like a weapon of mass destruction, and it could fuck whole nations up. You are awesome. You are epic. You are sick. And I love you. Anyways, we're ending on a very, very strong note here with Mewtwo and Mew. They're both S's as well. Mewtwo has this aura around it where it's like, you do not fuck with this Pokemon or it will destroy your brain. So there's a reason why they continue making Mewtwo movies, and Mew is just a very cute, whimsical little legendary. They're the perfect, like, legendary pair. And that's it. That's all the original 151. Damn. I'm tired. Going back and ranking these Pokemon was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had fun watching this too. I'm really fucking tired, but thank you guys for watching. As always, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the original Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite gen? What's your favorite starter Pokemon? Just go crazy in the comments for Pokemon. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and also make sure you subscribe if you want to keep up with more videos. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. This tired me out, but again, I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Here's my boy. This is the motherfucking boy right here. Do not fuck with me and Dragonite.